Tata Motors and its story for 2023 as the only multi-bagger for this year, for the past year, it's a story that one must really look at. The stock has been up for several consecutive sessions and is currently trading near its life highs, and it's also one of the top pick of brokerages. But this hasn't been the only year where it has delivered stellar returns. In 2021, it was up 2.6 times. In 2009, the stock returned over 5 times, and in 2023, you're seeing it jump 2 times. Now, if one were to see what's been really driving this performance, it is firstly the PV portfolio that covers its petrol and CNG and diesel models has been performing really well with great launches and extremely well performance. In FY23, the SUVs alone contributed to 66% of its overall sales. The EV is another game changer for this company, where the Tata Motors maintains its leadership with a robust pipeline. Although it used to maintain its leadership at 80% of the market share levels, it's now down to 73%, yet it's a formidable opponent in the market. Thirdly, you have the second consecutive year where passenger vehicles are set to cross 500,000 of its sales. Lastly, it's on track to become a net debt-free company, which is something that the credit rating agencies have also been attesting to. Now, the multi-bagger portfolio is backed by passenger vehicle models such as Ultras, Tiago, Tiger, and Nexon. And its EV model, the current portfolio, also looks really good with Punch, Harrier, and Safari. The robust pipeline for this EV model, though, is looking even better this year with the likes of Harrier EV and Curve EV that are soon to be launched. And Curve EV is a especially good one because it's being made from the ground up, unlike the previous models that were retrofitted to the ICE engines and to adapt to the EV model. Now let's take a look at what's this EV contribution in terms of volumes. In FY24, as of now, EV contributes to about 13% of its portfolio sales, and whereas the volumes stand at about nearly 32,000. It once was at 2% levels back in FY21, with volumes at around 4,218 levels. So it's been a journey for Tata Motors and its EV performance as well. In terms of its credit rating performance, let's take a look at that. You have Moody's and S&P that recently upgraded the stock with a positive outlook on the back of its debt reduction plans. Its net debt has come down significantly by about 5,000 odd crores over these past 2 fiscal years. And lastly, if one were to look what's ahead for Tata Motors, well, firstly, the EV pipeline that I have mentioned. Secondly, if it's going to be able to execute on achieving its net debt target and reducing it, JLR performance is certainly one key thing to track. Well, that's a story for another time, but stay tuned.